student, the topic which I am going to explain today you can find in your reader on page 2. Okay, so the topic is, first I like to explain you the laws of reflection. What is the laws of reflection? For that I am explaining on board. You can say, first I will write the definition. Usually we have two laws of reflection. Okay, first law, you can see, first law of reflection, it says the incident light normal and it says, first law of reflection says, it says the incident light, one, second normal, and third reflected light. Light, or else you can say ray. Okay, here also for light you can say ray, are lies in same plane. So by definition you can understand, need not to explain in clear. जैसा कि मैंने डेफिनेशन बोर्ड पे ऑलरेडी लिखा है, आप समझ सकते कि जो हमारा रिफ्लेक्शन का पहला जो लॉ कहता है कि तीन जो चीजें होते हैं, इंसिडेंट लाइट, रिफ्लेक्टेड लाइट और नॉर्मल, ये तीनों भी एक ही प्लेन में होने चाहिए. सो नाउ यू माइट हैव रेज्ड वन क्वेश्चन, व्हाट इज इंसिडेंट लाइट, व्हाट इज रिफ्लेक्टेड लाइट एंड व्हाट इज नॉर्मल. आई विल एक्सप्लेन दिस थ्री थिंग्स. देखिए, लुक एट द बोर्ड. लेट अस कंसीडर दिस इज एन प्लेन. ओके, this is an plane. Here it is a surface where the light fallings. Okay, might be there is somewhere here source from where the light comes. So the first law of reflection says the incident lights, consider this is our incident light. Okay, or else we can consider this is our incident light, and once the light is incident, I will show the arrow mark here. This is an incident light. Okay, this light again going to reflect. This is an reflected. I am marking this as I. This is as R. Okay, this is an reflected light. And one more line I like to draw. This line. This is nothing but normal. So the first law of reflection says that the incident light, रिफ्लेक्टेड लाइट्स एंड नॉर्मल आर लाइट्स इन सेम प्लेन. यानी कि पहला जो लॉ बोल रहा हमारा ये वाला. सो इंसिडेंट लाइट इज, जो लाइट हमारे सोर्स पे पड़ रही है वो लाइट को हम इंसिडेंट लाइट कहते हैं, और जो लाइट जैसा ही पड़ के वापस बैक हो जा रही है, पीछे चल जा रही है, थ्रोन बैक, उसको हम रिफ्लेक्टेड लाइट्स बोलते हैं. और प्लेन और नॉर्मल किसे कहते हैं, जो इंसिडेंट लाइट को परपेंडिकुलर एक एजम्पशन, एक लाइन जाती हमारे फिजिक्स के लैंग्वेज में, उसे हम नॉर्मल कहते हैं. तो ये हो गया आपका फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन. सेकंड लॉ ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन मैं आपको समझाऊंगा. होप यू अंडरस्टूड. इफ यू वांट यू कैन कॉपी दिस डेफिनेशन एंड यू कैन नोट डाउन दिस डायग्राम आल्सो. ओके, नाउ कंटिन्यू टू द सेकंड लॉ ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन. सेकंड लॉ ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन सेज, it says angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. Simple. Second law you can remember, need not to learn also. It says angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. I will tell you the shortcut also, that is angle of incidence, angle I is equal to angle R. Simple. Diagrammatically representation, let us consider this is a source where the light is falling. Light is coming from here and reflecting back. So the angle between them, you can see theta. Here consider this might be incident light, this might be reflected light. So the angle between them is always equal, the second law says. And I will put a diagram on screen for first law of reflection and second law of reflection. You can see. Okay, so this is two laws of reflection. So you have saw the pictorial representation also on screen. Now coming to the next topic. The next topic is also from page 2, reader reflection of light at curved surface. This topic will be finding the normal to the curved surface. Means we are finding all the normal to the curved surface. And this topic I will give you some outlook. This topic is established in our reader to understand the convex and concave mirror. Okay. So for that I have taken few things to show you practically this topic. I am taking this foam. You can see after foam we have 4 matchsticks. I am just placing this 4 matchstick on equal distance. Okay. Make sure that while you are doing experimental, better to take the matchstick even numbers like 2, 4, 6 like that. And while you are placing this matchstick, make sure the distance between these 2 sticks must be same. Okay. Hope you understood how to. I am showing this experimentally to you for your better understanding. Okay, you can see and make sure this matchstick or the line of this matchstick also equal. Okay. Now this is a foam. I have placed 4 matchstick. You can see. So or this matchstick is perpendicular to this foam. You can see. So if I am taking this will be the example for plane mirror. The light is coming and it will be reflected same time. If I am bending this foam inwards, okay, look at this. You can see when we are bending these foams inwards, all the matchsticks will be meet at a point. Okay. I am placing pictorial representation on screen also. You can see here the matchstick is not exactly coming correctly, but usually I will just show you like this. This will come. Okay. So in figure 1b you can see this diagram. Okay. This is the example for concave mirror. In concave mirror all the reflected rays converge at a point. Next, same foam, same matchstick. If I am bending this foam outwards, okay, you can see that the matchstick showing different divergent direction. So this is the example for convex mirror. Got it? Once again I am repeating, as this is the example of, I am writing also on board. You can see this is the example of convex mirror. Hope you can see this part of board. This convex mirror light. Now if I am bending this foam inwards, this is an example for, I am writing here. You can see okay, concave mirror. Now before learning about convex and concave mirror, we need to learn some terms related to the spherical mirrors. So for that I will continue this topic. The topic which I am going to explain now, this can be available on your reader page 3. Okay, our Telangana physics chemistry reader page 3, you can find the topic which I am going to explain. Okay, so terms related to spherical mirror. We have lot many terms related to the spherical mirror. First I will write the terms, what the terms is, then I will going to explain. After that I will give you definitions on screen. You can see. Okay. First I will write the terms. Second I will explain that term. Third I will place the definitions of that term on screen. You can copy down. Okay. Terms related to spherical mirror. So for this I will first write the terms, okay, related to the spherical mirror. Second thing, I will going to explain what the term is. Third, I will place the definitions of this term on your screen. You can see and copy. Okay. So now terms, you can see first pole. Okay. Second, center of curvature. Okay. Third, radius of curvature. Focus also called as focal point. Pole, center of curvature, radius of curvature. Focus is also called as focal point. Fifth is focal length. After focal length we have object distance, then we have image distance, then we have principal axis, or you can say etc. We have 1-2 more terms apart from this. First is pole. Okay, make sure pole is always represented as capital letter P. Second, center of curvature. Center of curvature is represent a letter capital C. Okay, radius of curvature represent with the letter small r usually, or sometime it might be represent by r also. Okay, next, focus or focal point. This term will be represented by capital F. Okay, focal length will be represented always with small f. Okay, now object distance represent with u, image distance is represent with v. So for principal axis we don't have any option as of now. Okay, so these are the terms which is related to the spherical mirror. Student, make sure first you need to learn the side headings of what the terms is. Second part, you need to understand what these terms want to say you. After that, go to learn the definitions of this. Okay, once again I am repeating, you can see pole P, okay, center of curvature C, radius of curvature R, focus or focal point, these are same, represented by capital F, focal length small f represented by object distance, image distance. Object distance is u, image distance is v, and principal axis. Okay, these are the terms related to the spherical mirror. Now I will explain you these terms. Okay, let us consider, students, I am just drawing one circle. You can see the circle is not too small, it is visible to you. You can see this circle. Okay, got? I draw one circle. Okay, for this circle we have a center. Look at the board. I hope this is not too small. You can see on the screen, but it is small. This is a center. This is a circle. So the terms related to the spherical mirror, what I said, first term is pole. Okay, pole is nothing but, okay, after that I will rough this circle like this, and this becomes actual spherical mirror. This is nothing but a spherical mirror. So this is pole. Pole is the midpoint of the spherical mirror. Second, I said center of curvature. The center point of this sphere is nothing but a center of curvature. You can mark this as C. Now third point, I say radius of curvature. Radius of curvature is nothing but the distance between pole and center of curvature. This is a radius of curvature, the distance between pole and center of curvature. After that I wrote focus. What is focus means, I will just draw one more diagram roughly for your understanding. This is our spherical mirror, you can see. Okay, okay, one more focus. When the light is falls on the spherical mirror, all the light rays incident, okay, after incidentating, all the light rays will be converge at particular point. You can see this will be the, I will draw once again. Look at the board. This is an spherical mirror. Incident light is coming. This is nothing but incident lights coming and going. One more light I will draw for your better understanding. One more ray. There is one point where all the rays converge, that is reflected rays converge. That point is nothing but focus or focal point. Got it? And make sure that the focus or focal point usually in between pole and radius of pole and center of curvature. somewhere here will be the focus. Okay, so this is focus. Third, that is till now I explained pole, center of curvature, radius of curvature, focus, 4 things. Fifth thing, focal length. Look at the student, this is our pole, this is focus, center of curvature is somewhere here, this is an center of curvature. The distance between pole and focus, you can see in this diagram, the distance between pole and focus is nothing but focal length. After focal length I wrote object distance. What is object distance? Let us consider this is our mirror. Okay, here we place one object, suppose. So the distance from the pole of the mirror to the object, okay, you can see here, the distance between pole of the mirror to object is called object distance u. Then what is image distance? Image distance is nothing but when the object here, image will form on the mirror somewhere like here or here, anywhere the image will be formed depending on the position of the object, image forms. So the distance between image and the pole of the mirror is nothing but v, that is our image distance. So hope you got object distance, image distance. One more thing I'd like to explain, principal axis. Principal axis is nothing but, you can see the horizontal line passes through the pole and center of curvature is known as principal axis. Simple. So hope you remember the side headings of the terms and you got understood what is this term. Now I am placing these definitions on your screen, you can see. And if you want, you can copy and by heart it. And I am placing one diagram also related to the terms of spherical mirror. So this is our topic related to the spherical mirror. Okay student, hope you understood terms related to the spherical mirror. Okay, I already given the definitions of terms related to the spherical mirror on screen also, just now you saw. Now next topic we are just doing, which is a very important topic. This topic is available on your reader page number 4. Okay, Telangana Physics reader page number 4. The topic is nothing but how can you find the focus or focal point or focal length of concave mirror. That means आपको ये जानना यानी बताना है कि एक्सपेरिमेंटली जो कॉनकेव मिरर होता है, कॉनकेव मिरर के फोकस और फोकल पॉइंट दोनों तो एक ही चीज़ है. एज आई सेड दैट फोकस एंड फोकल पॉइंट बोथ आर सेम. ये फोकस और फोकल पॉइंट आपको मालूम करना है और नेक्स्ट चीज़ फोकल लेंथ मालूम करना है आपको. तो ये जो क्वेश्चन है वन ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, इट माइट आस्क इन योर एग्जामिनेशन. इसके लिए आपको सिंपल एक मतलब बहुत वेरी सिंपल प्रोसीजर है एक, जो मैं आप लोगों को प्रोसीजर प्रैक्टिकली तो बताऊंगा इस वीडियो में, बट थियरिटिकली मैं आपको अभी समझाता हूँ, साथ ही साथ आपको इसका आंसर के नोट्स देता हूँ ताकि आप वो नोट्स यानी कि कॉपी कर ले. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एज आई सेड यू नीड टू रिमेंबर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन बहुत सिंपल है, हाउ कैन यू फाइंड दी फोकस और फोकल पॉइंट एंड फोकल लेंथ ऑफ कॉनकेव मिरर. समटाइम इट माइट आस्क इंस्टेड ऑफ कॉनकेव मिरर कन्वर्जिंग मिरर भी पूछेगा हो, तो आपको कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है. कॉनकेव मिरर और कन्वर्जिंग मिरर दोनों ही सेम टॉपिक्स सेम है, ठीक है. तो अब हम बात करेंगे उसके आंसर की तरफ. बहुत आसान है, एक एक्सपेरिमेंटल आंसर है जो मैं आपको बताऊंगा. ओके, लुक एट द बोर्ड, होप यू कैन लुक द बोर्ड. देखिए स्टूडेंट्स, मैंने सिर्फ यहाँ पे एम इज़ नथिंग बट क्वेश्चन रहता है. एम में मैंने क्या लिखा है आप देख सकते हैं, टू फाइंड फोकस और फोकल पॉइंट एंड फोकल लेंथ ऑफ कॉनकेव मिरर. ठीक है, ये हो गया आपका एम. अपैरेटर्स, अपैरेटर्स यानी कि हमको think material we require to do experiment is nothing but apparatus. Apparatus is very simple: concave mirror, okay, paper, scale, sun. Sun means actually or any light source, but mainly priority we are considering at sun only. We are doing this experiment outfield. I will show you after theoretical part. Okay, procedure very simple, you can remember, need not to modify. Hold concave mirror such that sunlight falls on it. देखिए ये कॉन्केव मिरर है, समझिए इसको इस तरीके से होल्ड कीजिए, यानी पकड़िए कि सन ऐसा सनलाइट आके उसके ऊपर फॉल होना है, गिरना है. फर्स्ट पॉइंट समझ में आ गया. वंस अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग फर्स्ट पॉइंट. होल्ड कॉन्केव मिरर सच दैट सनलाइट फॉल्स ऑन इट. गॉट? होप यू गॉट अंडरस्टूड. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, टेक स्मॉल पेपर एंड स्लोली मूव इट इन फ्रंट ऑफ मिरर. आपको एक छोटा सा पेपर लेके मिरर के सामने स्लोली मूव करना है. सेकेंड पॉइंट, वेरी इजी. थर्ड पॉइंट, यू विल फाइंड ब्राइटेस्ट स्पॉट एट ए पॉइंट. जब आप पेपर को इधर उधर कर रहे हैं स्लोली, पेपर पे एक जगह, एक प्लेस ऐसी आएगी जहां पे आपको ब्राइटेस्ट स्पॉट मिलेगा. ओके, दिस इज इमेज ऑफ सन. ये सन की इमेज होती है. नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, द रेस, जो लाइट के जो रेस है, सनलाइट कमिंग फ्रॉम सन पैरेलल टू प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस ऑफ कॉन्केव मिरर कन्वर्ज एट ए पॉइंट. इसके बारे में मैं आपको, ये जो पॉइंट के बारे में मैं आपको नेक्स्ट रहता है रूल्स फॉर रे डायग्राम ऑफ कॉन्केव मिरर, you will going to understand in detail, but as of now I am telling you that if sunlight is coming to the concave mirror, when it reflect at a particular point, that all rays are converge. Okay, next, student, make sure that from aim, apparatus and procedure, while writing the procedure you might have observed that I am giving bullets instead of numbering. It is very good for you, because what is happening means, if in examination if you are go on marking like 1 2 3 4 point, examiner might see the only points. Example, if you wrote 5 points, he will see 5 number. So don't put numbers in examination. Instead of putting numbers, you can just simple bullet arrow mark. Okay, so hope till here you understood this answer and topic. Please copy down this